So as we wrap up, what are some tips and advice you can share with those who are looking to complete a master's program in instructional design like you did recently?
Yeah, I would say definitely do your research ahead of time. Look through the courses. If, like we did, you start to really fall in love with the idea of what instructional design could mean and what a career in instructional design could mean. GCU's program was a really, really great way for me to kind of have that entry point. And I didn't start out working in learning and development when I started my program. I was working for the College of Nursing, doing enrollment support, so program development. And as I moved through my program and then transitioned into this role, it was really cool to see how everything I learned was then in turn being used in the workforce. So I would say it's a great entry point if you have no idea, about instructional design and just want to learn more, kind of get into the field. That was kind of where I was. But also if you're working in the field and you want to learn more about the models and increase in your technology understanding, different platforms that you may not be quite aware of how to work but want to. That was another really cool benefit of the program that I came out of. So there's a lot of different ways that I think the program could be very relevant and helpful. And if you're considering it, I would just say, get ready for some work, but it's great and definitely was fun to have a lot more hands-on projects. You come out of the program with a portfolio and you're like, wow, I did that. That is so great to see all of the different projects I've gotten to work on. And you start thinking back to, where you were at when you completed them and how far you've come. So highly recommend it. And yeah.
Yeah, I love that. It's don't be afraid, right? Just as they say, just do it, right? And
Yeah.
you'll find it's a great experience. I know it can be scary for some to go back and get a master's. I know for me, going back and getting a second, I was like, oh my goodness, do I really want to do this and go back? And but
Yes.
it's like you and I, we did it. We have no regrets, right? So I think for people listening, if you're on the fence, just kind of think about your why. I think that's so important, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because have a why, because then I know for me, I don't know if this happened to you, but there were times where I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. I started to doubt myself and I'm like, okay, I had to kind of regroup myself and go, okay, why am I doing this? And sometimes even my family and my friends would ask me, Jackie, why are you doing this? What's your why? I go back to it. And I'd be like,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. Yeah. And I even wrote it down so I could actually physically read it and pick it up and go, okay, this is tangible here.
Right.
This is my why. So I think whatever strategies help people to just keep pushing forward, right? When it gets tough, yeah, when they say the going gets tough, you just keep going. Yeah.
Yep.
So
There you go.
yeah, because it's
Yes,
always going to be a
definitely.
challenge. Anytime you take on something new, it's
Yes.
going to be a challenge. But I
Yeah. And
think
I
when
would
you come
say
out on the other side, you're better for it, right? Yes.
totally.
Yeah.
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 And I think like anything, it's so daunting to start it. And then once you get in your groove, you start to realize, okay, even just practically, I do homework on these days, and here's the days things are due, and here's what I need to take care of by, the point in the week. And when your schedule and routine also kind of follows it, I felt like I halfway through the program, and it did kind of take me a few months, but I got into my groove where it was very manageable for me to kind of stay on top of things. So even from a practical standpoint, I know a lot of people, when considering the master's program, it's like, okay, well, we're working full time. So what does it look like to add more to our plate, right? There's so much on there already, but you will find a groove. But I will say, just with anything, give yourself grace. There's a learning curve to trying anything new, and I think sometimes there's a lot of pressure that we can put on ourselves to just get it right the first time, or not feel overwhelmed, or think, if we are feeling overwhelmed, is something wrong? Is this not for me? But sometimes that feeling just means that you're growing and stretching, and sometimes that is exactly what you said. What you got to do is just push through, keep going.
Right. I love that, Naomi. That's great. Wonderful.